What's up, guys? This is Daniel, and welcome to episode 11 of this Watford series. Now, I thank you guys a lot, but I do want to thank you guys for yesterday's video reaching over 400 likes before I went to bed, which is ridiculous because it didn't even show up in the sub boxes till like an hour after I uploaded it for some reason. There were some troubles. I wanted to get it out a little bit earlier, but that's what she said. And I for some reason YouTube was messing up. Anyways, let's get started with this episode. First game against West Ham United, and this game was now a lot of you guys told me that I can change the weather before the game, and so I'm stupid. I didn't know that. Mistake on my part. So I will not be playing in snow anymore, but I definitely, if it says that that it's playing in rain, I'll definitely do that. So anyways, you saw their crew with a nice shot right here in the 44th minute. John Taylor with a nice Ronaldo chop over to Sordell. He finishes it, puts me up 1-0 at this point. Now, in the 47th minute, Carew again on the ball. He's a strong player and just gets past my defense. I get lucky to tackle him, but Loach throws it out. And you know what? Carew's going to capitalize on that one. Great shot by him. And it is a 1-1 draw at this point. Now, Ragazzu, my voice is like dying right now. Ragazzu on the ball anyways. Passes it over to El Shaarawy, who has a pretty darn good shot. Good save by their keeper. 77th minute now, Ragazzu on the ball again. He's going to try to find some space here. He's going to find John Taylor. He's going to go towards the middle, pass it back to El Shaarawy again. He's going to have another shot. Kind of the same play there, and it goes just wide. So getting my chances here. 79th minute on a goal kick. Win wins this ball in the back. I don't know why I say that so often. I need to find something else. Win heads the ball. Anyways, finds Ragazzu, who does two fake shots, finds himself some space, enough to put it in with the left foot. I go up 2-1, and that is how that one ended. Now, guys, look at this screen and tell me if anything's wrong right now. And if you didn't know, go back and pause to see, because if you guys can see, it's hilarious. Anyways, I take the shot, I'm like, what the heck? That's a horrible save by their keeper. So I keep playing, you know, like, keep going, gonna take another shot, see if I can get it past them. Have it here with him again, over to Sordell. This is the weirdest thing ever, by the way. Ragazzu on the ball now, passes over to him again. He's going to shoot and miss. So then I'm like, alright, you know, I just keep playing. But then I look down in the lower right now. Van der Vaart is their keeper. I was like, are you kidding me right now? So I'm guessing that either like two keepers were hurt. I think one player did have a red card. I didn't check, but it's hilarious. So I saw that he had that Van der Vaart was the keeper, so I'm going to just attack him. John Taylor with the goal there, and I think Tottenham's in like second place in this this game right here. But the whole thing was like, not only was their keeper bad, it seemed like their whole team was playing horrible. You see Sordell off the post right there, but it's like their whole team was like broken down because they made horrible passes, and it felt like I was like playing on amateur almost. But anyways, 26th minute here, you see there Ragazzu tries to take the shot. I'm going to just try to challenge Van der Vaart as their keeper as much as I can, but gets a penalty. Sordell finishes 2-0 as we stand. Ragazzu on the ball again. Over to Sordell. Great pass here, but Van der Vaart does well. Great save. It's just so weird that he's the keeper, and I mean, I guess they could have like, I mean, I guess that's the only thing they could do if that's the only keeper they have. Anyways, 45th minute or 43rd minute now. It is 3-0 before half, and now I did have a lot more chances. I'm not going to show them, and it's just kind of funny to see him back there in goal, but they actually do get a consolation goal there with Defoe. Ends up 3-1, and that is how that one ended. So guys, one thing, Win you'll see here is out for 2 weeks with a dislocated shoulder. So I'm going to put in Charles, the guy who I brought up from my youth academy, and then also the transfer season is open. So I'm looking at Wilfried Zaha, and what do you guys think about that? He's around 2.6 mil. I have about 1.4, but I do have a lot of players that I want to sell, so I could probably get the budget for him. He's probably going to go for around 3 million because he does have some potential on him. Let's move on to a game against Stoke City here. Now, Deeney on the ball. I'm starting him because most of my players are actually pretty darn tired because I think this game was like 2 days after. So you see there, I don't know how that one did not go in, but we'll skip ahead to the 43rd minute. This game moved a little bit slowly, and there weren't that many chances, so you'll see not too many highlights from this game. But Deeney on the ball right here is going to try to find Sordell. I don't know why I sent a through ball there, but Sordell wins it back, and look at this ball back to Deeney. A nice little chip and you know Dini's gonna put that away with his left foot. Pretty sexy looking goal there, if you ask me. Now in the 63rd minute, Etherington on the ball. He's gonna take it down the wing. Now you see there Charles. He does not have good pace, but he's actually a fun player to play with. Just I guess basically just because he's the first player I pulled up from my youth academy. So kind of get lucky not to get a foul, but it doesn't really matter because Jones is there to put it away. Throws up the #1. That's how that one ended, guys. Thanks for watching this episode. I do not have the tables. I will include them next episode, which will be out tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys.